This should be played at high volume, preferably in a residential area.
You are now in tune into to the Dead Monkeys in Outer Space podcast with your host, Jay to the Mark. Listener discretion.
Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, what's going on out there? It's your boy UG Cellar Dweller General. You are now tuned into my man Jay to the Dead Monkeys Outer Space podcast. If you're not listening, then you're doing something wrong. Get your life together. One.
That's UG from the hip-hop iconic group Cellar Dwellers. You know what I'm saying? Yo, UG actually forgot my stage name. So he just repeated what the guy that did a drop for me just repeated what he said. So, but he knows my name. It's all good. It's all cool. But anyway, my name is J to the Mar. J the number 2, THAMAR. Follow or swallow on Twitter and Instagram. And welcome to the Unapologetic Podcast. Oh, I'm sorry. This is Dead Monkeys on Space Podcast. Actually, the Unapologetic Podcast. It was a podcast by a Florida teacher by the name of Diana Voltage, a 25-year-old racist white bitch. Yeah. I saw this and I was like, wow. It's in Crystal River Middle School, located in Crystal River, Florida. Again, Crystal River Middle School, Crystal River, Florida. So if you know somebody, people in Florida, and you're listening, get your fucking kids out of that school. Straight up, this bitch is doing a podcast, and it's pretty much like white nationalist type of talk. And, she was the host. She actually put up a tweet not too long ago on Twitter. And hold on, let me see if I can find it. She said something. Well, she said it's not supremacist or hateful to, love your own kind or something like that. I said, yeah. And I said, no, you're right. It's called tribalism. It's natural. Well, you start fucking killing people and detaining people and permitting people from doing this and that and all this other type of shit. Just destroy their communities and things like that. Then it's hateful. Yeah. Because something is a result of that. So I just got kind of like wow. And the thing is, yes, I understand it's not surprising, people want to say, oh, it's not surprising. What do you expect? But what's the solution? I told you she was a teacher. Do you understand? She's teaching children. Just like Whitney Houston said back in the day, right? I believe that the children are the future. They are. They're going to inherit this shit. So you got some racist white bitch fucking teaching your kids, pretty much, if she's teaching them at all, to be honest with you. And it's crazy. I believe, I think Malcolm X said this. He said, if you had your enemies teach your children, pretty much you're an idiot, more or less. You're in trouble. And that's what it is. And I'm not saying that all, teachers are all white or whatever that, teach hate or things like that. I'm not saying nothing like that. But I am saying throughout my whole, how would you say it, scholastic career, like 90% of my teachers were white. Most of them. And I'm not saying that they was racist or anything like that, but I'm just saying, wait, hold up. That people wonder why they don't get to learn their own history. Look who you got teaching you. And I'm not saying it to be like, on some, I'm going to call it for what it is. That's pretty much, that's like race economics or whatever. I don't know what you want to call it, but you're being taught by people who are not going to teach you about yourself. And I was like, wow, that's kind of crazy. That's strategy right there. That's a chess move. That's crazy when you really think about it. Like, for instance, in school, like I said, 90% of my teachers were white. I remember I maybe had three black teachers the whole time. Actually, no, four. I'm sorry, 4 black teachers, and one was a crackhead. So 25%. And you know what's so crazy? I was just talking about this subject with my friend. Just talking about it. And not with the teachers. It was more or less like just growing up in school. Like, for instance, we didn't have a lot of, people from our community or who look like us teach us about us. Like, for instance, I know there's Jewish schools where, it's just them. It's just that ethnicity or that religion or whatever, and it's not like, they're being racist or whatever, but that's their tradition, or that's how they bring their kids up, or whatever the case may be. We're probably the only people where other people just teach us whatever, I mean, you got a lot of Latinos lumped in there too. Well, they sit next to us and shit. But it's crazy. That's what I said. This is a teacher. She's teaching, kids. She could teach. She's deadly. If you're not doing your job at home, which was why I don't understand why a lot of women like to break the father away from the home or whatever the case may be. I mean, even if they're not doing right by you as a woman, as long as they're doing right by the kid, it should be cool. But I'm just saying, because you need to have a structure at home to where, teachers, teach certain things, whatever the case may be. But I remember in school, I used to do good in school. I would, for some reason that's frowned upon in the hood, right? I used to get, A pluses and everything. Come to school on time and all that shit. And the thing is, I didn't even want to be in school most of the time. I just wanted to, chill with my friends for the most part. But I'm just like, all right, you put something in front of me, I'll figure it out. You understand? And it was kind of like this, like, it came easy, came naturally. But a lot of kids in the schools didn't grasp the education that was given to us. Reason being is because they were given piss poor, assignments. I mean, what do black people know about Martin Luther King? Go up to any a person that's in school, like a public high school or a Catholic high school, and ask them, where did Martin Luther King give this speech, on what day, when did he die, or just random. What's his wife's name? And I'm saying Martin Luther King because he's the only thing that we were taught for the most part. You didn't hear nothing else about any other type of history. So it's crazy that this teacher is doing that. And I was thinking about it. I said, you know what? Most of my teachers weren't black. Most of them. And then when I went to higher education, we had a black guy, but he was more or less like a peer advisor. He wasn't even a professor. It wouldn't, because I didn't go to a HCBU, HBCU, historically black college universities or whatever. It's an acronym, folks, for those you don't know. But I didn't go to one of those schools. So it's just like, whatever. I was like, I didn't pay no attention to it at the time, but I was just like, yo, this. And then one guy, then it hit me one day, and this white guy who asked me, because he knew I was cool with the guy. He was like, yo, what does he do? It's like, I explained that he's like a peer advisor, he's like a guidance counselor, and, blah, 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 blah. So he's like, oh. You understand? He did nothing. He pats you on the back and tell you it's going to be all right. That's him. They probably didn't even pay him that much, to be honest with you. What I'm saying is that he wasn't put in a position to teach. You know what I'm saying? He could give directions, but he whatever. People don't have to go through you to get, to the next level, to graduate or whatever the case may be. So it's like crazy. You have your enemy teaching you. The school is, I looked up some of the stats, you know what I'm saying? Because it kind of like, I was like, wow. Like I said, it's not surprising, but it's just like, the thing why I'm kind of like about this shit is because this shit happens all the time. Things happen more often than you think. Let me give you an example. The school shooting, right? When it happened, everybody was like, oh my goodness, this is fucking horrific. Yeah, it was. But you know what? That was the 18th one of this year. The other 17 you haven't heard of. Why? Because it wasn't as bad as that one. So they covered the worst one. You understand? And then what happened after that? There was a school shooting with the teacher with the gun, right? Shooting in the classroom for whatever reason. Then you had a black kid shoot his parents, I think at Central Michigan University or something like that. Because black people were just like, oh, we don't shoot up schools. We don't shoot up schools. Excuse me. And, I thought that was just like some just news just to put out there just to say, oh, y'all do it too. But his is fucking mad personal. You know what I'm saying? He had a target, which, I guess for whatever reason, he didn't go up there and shoot up, innocent people who had no idea what type of riff he had with them or whatever. Like that fucking coward. But anyway, what I'm saying is this. That shit happens more often than you think. The news is just going to report it because they know that you're interested at the current moment. Like, for instance, I'm pretty sure an elevator fucking falls pretty much every day. Somewhere around the country, an elevator fucks up. Now, if it was a celebrity that fell and crashed in that shit, and then they will start reporting on that every day, just because now you're interested in elevators because you're concerned about the shit or whatever. It's weird. It's weird. It's crazy. But anyway, just thinking about this Diana Voltage, who claims it's a satire. That's the latest thing with her. I just looked at the story. She said she was fucking around. She was just playing. Really? And I'm just, they dismissed her for the time being or whatever the case may be. But I guarantee you, nothing happens to her job, anything. Guarantee you. And this fucking guy, now check this out. Now this guy, remember Trump said, I believe it's him, arming the fucking teachers. And then people was like, oh, you should arm teachers. Hey, we got a racist one right here. We have proof. You still want to arm this bitch? You see what I'm saying? It's fucked up. I don't know what the fuck is going on. This world is going insane. Fucking nuts. And check this out. This hit the AP, which is the Associated Press. Because I used to do fucking college radio and we used to read the AP. But Florida, it's actually, I think the lawmakers are actually considering, putting into law that the teachers could carry firearms in Florida. You just had a bitch get caught being fucking racist for fun. And you going to give this bitch a gun? Sit down, Jamal. Nigga, I said sit your ass down. Matter of fact, I give you one better. This happened in real life. You can look this up on fucking YouTube. There was a fucking there was a teacher, and the kid was acting up. You know, kids are assholes. I trust me. If I'm on a train and this high school kids, I like fucking hate it. I'd rather wait for the next one. Fuck it. They're fucking assholes. Anyway, they're children. They're acting immature. Whatever. This female teacher, white teacher, said to, you know, as a student, it's a classroom full of black kids, and she says to the boy something like, "Shut up! You're gonna be nothing but a drug dealer or get shot or some shit like that. You're gonna be a no good, you know." Then she throws her racial slur, you know. And I'm just like, wow. Now, mind you, she was teaching them that whole fucking time before that shit happened. You gonna get that bitch a gun too? Hell no. Hell no. It's crazy. It's crazy. And in that school, if you know, I looked it up, you know, like I said, 83.5% of the students are white. So the school is predominantly white for the most part. They have 1,348 students. 1,400 students. Now, you know what's crazy? Remember Umar Johnson was talking about this shit? I give him credit. I mean, you know, but like I said, it's a lot of things with a lot of the pro-black community where it's like, I give them credit for like certain information like that. You know what I'm saying? With stuff that you could back up. But a lot of, like I said, it's a hustle. Shit, you see, speaking of that, did you see Tariq Nasheed has a fucking like a, I don't know what you want to call it. I don't know. It's like a R&B video. He's like singing and shit, and he's on like some pimp shit. He's on stage with like a fucking, like a mink, and some shades, doing an electric slide or some shit. Look like some Morris Day shit. I don't know. I don't know, like Guy and Teddy Riley, or you ever seen remember those videos where the guy used to have like a guitar, but it was like a piano and a guitar mixed together? And it looked like some shit like that. He like rocking back and forth. It's weird. It's like, what the fuck? It sounds like some like 80s / like 90s shit, like late 80s, early 90s shit. I mean, it didn't sound like horrible, but it's just like, yo, now this is the guy that was supposedly against, you know, this fucking. He called it white supremacy. I don't say supremacy. Supreme means, you know, you the top dog. You know what I'm saying? I don't. There's one supreme. You know what I mean? So I call him white nationalist. But Tariq was one of those guys that were pretty much, you know, on the forefront, so to speak, right? Hidden Colors money. You see where that shit went to? It went to some fucking drink for this bitch in this video. You gotta see it. It's fucking funny. It's fucking hilarious. You know, Thomas Sotomayor, you know he's gonna say something about it. You know he's gonna have a fucking whole fucking, I don't know, 2-3 hours this and this dude. Because him and Sotomayor don't get along. But like I said, all of them are full of shit. They're all pimps, man. That's all he's doing is pimping this shit. He's pimping black consciousness. That's where the money is, right? That's where the money is. Shit. Speaking of fucking money, this shit, I don't know, man. I don't. This is my thing. If you have like we work together, and you're not my lady, you're not pretty much my friend, you're just like an associate. I deal with you because I'm getting paid to. I don't really know you like that. But you shouldn't ask me how much I get paid. That's none of your fucking business. You understand? And like I wouldn't mind telling my friend, you know, my best friends and shit like that, or you know, people that I care about, like my family. Anyway, what I'm saying is this: Monique, And I don't want to talk about this too much more because I think she's fucking shooting herself in the foot. I was with her in terms of like, yeah, you know what, black women should get more money and whatever, they do a lot of shit, whatever, and they get underpaid. You know what I mean? I get it. But then it's like you're shooting yourself in the foot. And I kind of like, I spoke to my friend about this. I said, what she did was shoot herself in the foot when she started talking what other people made. I said, you don't do that. You don't speak on other people's money. I said, because what's going to happen now is that they're going to be like, oh, so now we know what we could buy the next one for. When she said that, only thing Netflix had to do was go a little bit higher. And that's exactly what they did. They gave Tiffany Haddish fucking like $800,000 to do a Netflix special. Monique congratulated her, because everybody's her fucking sister now, right? And I was just like, I said, now, Tiffany Haddish could have probably made more than that if Monique didn't speak on everybody's money. This is the reason why I believe. Because when that shit first dropped, everybody was like, oh, I done did the shit for $500,000. So that's what I think Monique was offered. Oh, I done did it for this. I done did it for that, whatever the case may be. And then it was like, word? We don't even have to outdo that? Because Monique shit was her specifically. That's you. I don't think they wouldn't have, off the jump, they probably wouldn't even offer Tiffany Haddish fucking $800,000. They'd have probably been like, I don't know, well, let's negotiate something. Because right now, she's the top of the black female comedians. It's her. She's the Kevin Holiday shit or whatever. It's her. So now, what happens now, who's going to top her? None of them. There's no. I mean, Wanda Sykes has the Blackish TV show, but she's not in commercials like that. Tiffany Haddish is in movies and commercials and things like that. So what I'm saying is that now they can pay everybody underneath her. So if there's another, top black female comedian, they're going to get less than her now. I believe. I don't know. I just didn't like how she was speaking on people's money. So I didn't really want to talk about that too much. But you know what? Shout out to Perfect Talk Podcast and shout out to Media and Society Podcast, man, for following. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Follow me. I follow y'all back. Straight up, man. That's what it is. But yeah, man, I just been chilling, man. I had a good weekend. Fucking got a letter for fucking jury duty. I was just like, oh man, because I want to do something, around the time they fucking trying to schedule it. And I'm just like, yo, what the fuck, man? It's just like, and if I don't show up, there's a warrant out for my arrest. That makes no sense, right? So now all of a sudden I'm the fucking criminal? How is that possible? You know what I'm saying? If I don't show up for something that somebody else did, then you gonna come after me with some shit somebody else did? That shit makes no goddamn sense. Shit. Yeah. Just been chilling. Actually went out on a date. Yeah. I do it. I do the damn thing sometimes. Went out on a date. Saw Black Panther again. So I saw it twice. So it's Blacker Panther. It's dope. Still a dope movie. You know what? It's going to probably... Because the story is dope. I like how they did everything. And I keyed in on a lot of shit this time around. So it's cool. So it's going to probably be my favorite Marvel movie, I would say. It beats out Winter Soldier. Like Winter Soldier, yeah, it's going to be 1B. I like the story in Black Panther way better. The visuals are really dope too. But yeah. But I saw something about this too. This is fucking kind of crazy. I think I saw it was on Twitter where there's a lot of Latinos were like, oh, well, the Avengers got this and, they got, black people got Black Panther, and it's just like, oh man, what the fuck? Like why does everybody want to be whatever is going on? Everybody wants to be in the cool or whatever is the trendy type of shit. It's like, goddamn, y'all already got Speedy Gonzalez. Be happy, right? Oh man, nah, I'm just joking. It's cool. But it's just like, yo, everybody is doing that shit right now. It's fucking like annoying, you know? Oh, we want a Spanish Black Panther. Or a Spanish superhero, more or less. Didn't Family Guy do that little skit? It was G.I. Jose. And then the other one was like Captain South America. And his fucking shield was like a garbage lid. Shit, something like that. I don't know. It's funny. Just making fun. My friend. That's a stereotypical voice, alright? Hey, my friend. Oh man, what else I saw? Oh yeah, my date. Yeah, I was on a date, and that was a good date. You know, saw Black Panther. After that, we went to eat. You know, sitting down eating. Cool. And you know what's crazy? And she's not gonna listen to my fucking podcast, so I ain't worried about this shit. But when I was looking at the menu, you know how you could feel somebody's looking at you? You know, like they staring on you. I don't know what they call that shit. I don't know. Optic blast, I don't fucking know. But this girl at the bar was like staring at me. You know, and like she like looking over her shoulder, staring at me. And so I turned and I looked, and this bitch was dope. I mean, she was like black, like Asian and Puerto Rican for some reason. Like she like all that shit mixed together like word is one. I'm not kidding. She was sexy in the most. She looked better than the girl that I was fucking with. And I was like, God damn. Right? Like she was like a Super Saiyan or some shit. I don't know what the fuck she was. Anyway, I'm looking at her, and then I turn around. I was like, God damn. And then I look at the menu again, and then I look up again, and then she like smirks, and then like turns around. So that's women's way of like, you know, fucking your shit up. You know what I mean? Whatever. She was actually the bartender, but I'm like, why is she like staring? I don't know. But I was like, fuck that. I know I'm gonna go next weekend. Oh man! By the way, this show is sponsored by my alcohol addiction. Psych, no, I'm not addicted, and it's not sponsored by nobody. Oh man, you know what kind of bothered me? I saw this fucking commercial on YouTube. You know they had the fucking you know you can't skip the video type commercials. So it was a commercial, and I think this girl is Issa Rae. I heard this girl Issa Rae. I never watched her shit. But I was going to watch some show on HBO, and I think she was in it. But now, you know, I heard a lot of stuff about her, and I said, nah, I'm not going to watch it. But anyway, they had a commercial. And the commercial was, you know, she was looking in the mirror, and she, like, was fantasizing about a guy. So, you know, a guy pops up in the fucking other side of the mirror, and then he takes his fucking shirt off. And then the people actually watching that episode of the show pauses the fucking video, and they go, ooh, you know, whatever, I could do that all day and look at that or whatever. So I'm just like, wait, hold up. Let's try it in reverse. Man, women would have, that commercial would have got banned. It's crazy. I don't understand it. I was just like, wow. You couldn't have men saying that about a woman. Oh, I can look at that all day. Man can't say shit no more. Shit. I think it was matter of fact, what's his name? Joshua, the boxer who's hopefully fights fucking Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder, you know, won again. Brock Luis Ortiz or whatever. But Joshua, the boxer, damn, what's his first name? Joshua Crowdy? Is that's his name? I'm drawing a blank for whatever dumbass reason. Anyway, he had an interview where he's getting criticized. And he's getting criticized that saying that he will raise his niece pretty much stricter than his son. You know, because she's a girl and he said that someday she's going to be somebody's wife. And she needs to be like, you know, carry herself like a lady, be respectable, whatever. And he said his son gets to expand his wings and, you know, pretty much he lets his son do more of what he wants to do more than his niece. And people gave him shit about him. And I was like, why? First of all, it's his fucking niece. It's not yours. 1. 2, I'm just like, he's pretty much trying to say he wants to raise her with morals. Because a lot of these females out here behave a certain way, act a certain way, and they still, it's like, I don't know. They're rare almost. But I went on a date, I mean, you know, I went out with a nice, you know, respectable lady. I can't have it no other way. Fuck that, you're crazy. Deal with no shit like that. Like Tiffany Haddish, you know, like her fucking stand-up is like that, yeah, girl, you know, snap their fingers and roll their necks and fuck that, fuck you. Get out of my face. You ain't gonna talk to me like that. Fuck you. But anyway, well, the fucking, I don't know, double standard when it comes to, you know, little boys and girls, how you raise them and how men and women treat each other. It's always like this fucking double standard all the time. But you know what the most politically correct place is? Fucking social media. It's fucking insane. It's insane. It's almost it was definitely annoying, but it's just like, I don't know. People are censoring themselves and they don't even know it. You can't say that. You can't say this. You can't do that. I mean, it's like you don't necessarily have to agree. You don't. Shit. Excuse me. I believe Facebook is pretty much like a database. Just like that movie Minority Report, where they predict that, you know, if you'll kill somebody or what you'll do or whatever. I think it's like that almost. Like, seriously, your likes, your dislikes, you know, when you're happy, when you're mad, when you're sad, what you like to do on Wednesdays, what you like to do every time, and just whatever. They're pretty much fucking, you know, predicting what you're going to do. Watch. Oh, we recommend this. Yeah, because you like this, that, and the third. We recommend that. Oh, people that you might know. Yeah, you might know them because you know this guy and this guy connected to this guy. You might know him. It's like it's like, again, it's a strategy. Shit. That is the RFID chip. We are holding it. You're probably listening to me on this shit. That's what it is, man. It's crazy. Yo, Facebook and just social media is addictive to a lot of people. I believe it's the new drug, to be honest with you. It's the new drug. You know, because you know why? Because you get high every time you do something good, right? Like if you put a post up about I don't know, your puppy or some shit, or you got married or whatever, and everybody's like, yeah, thumbs up, blah 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 blah. Yeah, it's like patting you in the back. Like, it's like, yeah, you know, you pet a dog. It's like, it's just like that. You're a good boy. That's what it's like. And yo, it was so crazy. I was thinking about this. I was just thinking about like how many people are actually on Facebook. Again, it's the new drug. Everybody's getting high at the same fucking time, digitally. If you call it whatever, You know what I mean? Out there, whatever the case may be. They told you, Dead Monkeys in Outer Space podcast. Whatever. I printed some shit just to read specifically for this podcast. Hold on. Let me see. Got my notes. Got my Facebook notes. Because it's insane. All right, check this out. There's 6.6 billion people on Earth, right? 7.6 billion people on Earth. 7.6 billion people on Earth. I'm gonna read you this fucking Facebook quote. Hold up. This shit bugged me out. I took a picture of it. Oh shit. I get it. I had to. Alright, here we go. Facebook is quickly closing in on the 2 billion user mark. The social network had 1.86 billion monthly active users as of the end of 2016, up from 1.79 billion the previous quarter and 1.59 billion a year earlier, according to its fourth quarter earnings report on Wednesday. Article from CNN.com Money, dated February 1st, 2017. So that's more than a year ago. So imagine what the fuck they're doing now. They were close to 2 billion people. I told you it's 7.6 billion people on Earth. 2.6 billion people have this shit at the same time. That sounds like some control shit. I don't know. That shit, yo, hold up. Matter of fact, this is what I wanted to fucking really get into. Check these out. These are like Facebook facts and statistics. Check this out. I'm gonna read like maybe 5 of them and pick like a random one. Alright, number 1. Every second, there are 20,000 people on Facebook. This means in just 18 minutes, there are 11 million users on Facebook. 2. On average, there are 183,000 users a minute accessing Facebook from their mobile phone. Number 3, 79% of all users are accessing Facebook from their mobile. Number 4, there are 745 million daily mobile users. Number 5, Facebook, check this out, Facebook is adding 7,246 people every 15 minutes or 8 per second. That was like 8 seconds right there. I just paused. So somebody just joined Facebook. This is like dominant. Yo, go anywhere public. Yo, you'll see people driving on their phone, walking without looking up on their phone, on the train on their phone, police on their phone. Shit, most of these accidents that probably happen with these big trains and planes and shit because they probably on fucking Facebook. Like, goddamn. Let me read another one for you because it's 21 facts. I don't want to go crazy because I'm about to end this in a little bit, but this is the 16th fact. And this is all, my source is buddyloans.com, fortune.com, socialbankers.com, techcrunch.com, expandable ramblings, I'm guessing.com, and Zephora.com. So nobody want to fuck with me and shit. Alright. This is how they worded it, but I'm going to paraphrase this. There are 350 million photos uploaded per day. Per day. And you gonna tell me this is not a database? And I guarantee you, 300 million of them are fucking women. Guarantee you. Guarantee you. Shit, I see chicks that take a photo every fucking day. This is Sunday breakfast. This is me on hump day. This is me. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Hold on, I'm gonna read one more else. This is fucking interesting to me. I don't know if y'all bored, y'all could have fucking, I don't know, fast forward to the end or whatever, or just wait till next Tuesday. But hold up. 31% of U.S. senior citizens are on Facebook. Really? Wow. That's actually kind of higher than I thought it would be. I think because a lot of old people, they're not tech savvy, so they're just like, fuck it. You know? Wow. 31%. Wow. Well, this is all the people surveyed, but I mean, everybody's hip. Yo, even homeless people got fucking cell phones. You know that? And I'm not even fucking trying to be funny or whatever. I've seen homeless people with fucking cell. I'm like, God damn. How's he staying connected? You know what I mean? Shit. I don't know, man. That big giant database, man, I don't know what it is. It's taking over. Take it over. Oh, man. I don't watch TV fucking that much, right? But, unless it's like maybe sports, which is fucking pretty much gambling on slavery or whatever. But anyway. Slaves. I saw this commercial for Unsung. I think it's TV One, right? And it was TV One. They had Unsung for Trick Daddy. And I was just like, what? Why? Why the fuck does Trick Daddy need a fucking Unsung? Like, seriously, he didn't do nothing dramatically to shift the culture significantly. He didn't. I don't know. Shit, Trina was fucking bigger than him, right? She became more famous than him. But I'm not trying to diss, I'm just saying that, I mean, I don't know. Does everybody get an Unsung episode with a record deal? Like, sign right here, you get a, Unsung fucking episode. Shit. Probably find a Unsung episode contract in a box of cereal. Like, goddamn, everybody get one of these shits? They're magically delicious. Damn. Shit. I mean, but I don't mean nothing with Trick Daddy. Trick Daddy, I don't know. It's cool. Cool, I guess. Cool in my book. You know, it wasn't cool in my book. And this kind of like, I don't know. I don't get people sometimes. But Rick Ross was in the hospital. He was unresponsive. Got rushed to the hospital. And honestly, Rick Ross has been looking like, I don't know. He's looking too well. He looked kind of sick. I heard he lost 100 pounds and shit like that. Pretty sure it wasn't from doing push-ups. You know what I mean? I don't know. People say he was doing, I don't know, maybe lean or some type of drug or whatever. I don't know. That's his personal business or whatever. But 50 Cent made a Instagram post. Drago from fucking, that's the name, right? Ivan Drago from fucking Rocky 4. And he's, it's that stare that he gives, like, after he fucking, killed Apollo and shit. So 50 Cent puts that on Instagram. And then people were just laughing, and some people were just like, that's fucked up or whatever. And he's like, hey, if I, shitted on myself or in public or whatever the case may be, y'all be the first one, if I got shot or whatever, shit or whatever. He said something like, if it was me, y'all would be poking fun at me. And I'm just like, what do you have against each other? Like, you steal your money, fuck your girl, you slapped your mom, he didn't do anything of that nature? I don't think so. There's rap beef. But I don't understand this. And that kind of, and actually when I was watching Black Panther, I thought about this too. The violence that's in movies is pretty much, it's crazy. Like, think about it. The Black Panther movie, there was a lot of guns. There was guns in there. You know what I'm saying? Guns, and people get shot and killed. But people, you know, took it as, oh, it's just a movie, you know, it's a character, boom, whatever. He ain't the main character or whatever. And it's like somebody's dead, they're gone. They're not coming back. It's not like they're just wounded and they're hurt and they're going to get better in the next scene. No, they're gone. So when 50 Cent said that, I was like, that's kind of tacky. That's some man-child shit. You need to grow up. I mean, it's like, whatever. Somebody's just gonna die. And it's like, I mean, I understand. They did something like really crazy to you. Okay, whatever. That's your, you might have a reason there. You know? But these guys are old, man. 50 is almost 50. And you're still on some nah type shit. Like, really? Grow the fuck up, man. Seriously, man. It's crazy. I don't know. But I'm out of here. Again, Demios podcast at Gmail. If you want to contact, you want to shout out, whatever. Demios, DMIOS podcast at gmail.com. I'm out of here. Peace.